Just in 5 working days have been given to the zoologic government, who have continued to play unnecessary pranks on the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Today they will say they will release Nnamdi Kanu, tomorrow they will do otherwise. And UN has said they should report themselves to the Russian government, who have been threatening to move in, report peacefully, or they will drag them themselves. You see, one of the best thing I've experienced throughout my stay on this very media is that I have seen people who claim to be one of the major generals of telling lies. They are now being exposed. Believe you me, they are now being exposed. All of them. You know, they cannot hold water for too long. That is just the truth. They cannot hold water for too long, because eventually everything they lied against Nnamdi Kanu is now appearing in their custody. Everything they lied about Nnamdi Kanu is now appearing in their custody. And that's one of the biggest truths 5 days have been given. If they like, let them continue to play that unnecessary prank that has nothing to do with the association of Nnamdi Kanu. Now 5 days have been given. Anybody who tries to block the victory that Biafra is bringing to their doorstep will eventually see what is bigger than them. And that is why we must, with all honesty, put Biafra first, put Nnamdi Kanu first, put everything first. They will hear from Russia. You know, Russia is not a community that joke with whatever they say. They are not communities that joke with whatever they say. Whatever they say, they do everything possibly best to make sure it comes to pass. And that is why they fear them more. So the zoo can continue to ride that devilish horses they are riding. So let's continue to push forward. And that's the first victory we must attain. Dalunu Muchineke. Deporting Simon Eba, because he's beginning to threaten and continue to say that there will not be election in Biafra land. And INEC knows that the independent soldiers that Simon Eba has created is not ready to give up in any way. So they have to reach out. They have to reach out to UN to do the needful and to do the necessary deportation, if they could. But one of the messages that these people continue to neglect is the fact that Nnamdi Kanu is still in prison. for knowing nothing, committing no crime, and having to continue to be where he's not supposed to be. Those who are supposed to be in prison are actually outside enjoying their lives. Yet a man who has committed no crime is being kept in custody to continue to suffer what he knows nothing about. But the truth remains, we have come a long way to make sure that Biafra is not a thing of joke or whatever the case. Now they are running to UN in a way to make sure that UN will deport Simon Eber. We are looking at it and we are gradually growing into that scenario to understand what these people hold in plan for every Biafran. But I tell you, Nigeria will never hold anything good for Biafrans, no matter what the case may be. They will never hold anything good for Biafrans. And that is why we will not criticize our own and kill our own. So we must stand by Simon Ekpa for the right thing to be done. And when the right thing is done, then everything will be put into place and everybody will sit in the chair they have all been given. Let's don't joke with Biafra. Believe me, this is not the time to joke with Biafra. This is not the point to joke with Biafra Republic. There's a time to look into matters and say the things the way they are. And that's what makes us Biafrans. So they can keep running to UN, but the independent soldiers have already taken over Biafra land. And they're even more dangerous than ESN. More dangerous than ESN. The story will continue to unveil itself. By the time everything is now clear, things will be laid out for the public to see.